Para que we make it. Para que we make it. Show people. I'm feeling high. I just say we kind of high. I'm about to give you guys my message for the day. Hey guys, welcome to African Empire, content that is affordable, quick and easy, and will definitely give you the glow that you're looking for, the glow that you deserve, the glow that I know for real, that was meant for you. Only you. You deserve this glow because you came to this world to glow, and that's all you do. Resemble. I be calling resemblance yet glow. Anywho guys, today I'm gonna be talking to you guys about a topic that has been on my mind. The other day I was chilling. As you guys know, me and chilling and ideas, you know what? The other day I was chilling. It was actually after I read this book. I was not reading it, I was listening to this book. Yes, you feel me? So I was listening to this book the other day and this idea came to mind. It was the idea of the visibility of love. So today we're talking about that. I'm gonna dive deep into that right now with you guys. But before I say that, thank you so much to everybody that has been joining the channel, everybody that has been supporting the community, the channel, you know, and supporting the growth of this channel. Thank you so much, and don't mind the slow growth. It's all for a reason, and I am appreciating every little thing that I am doing here because I know the amount of work that goes into it, and I'm just also being in my lane and being in my zone and appreciating the journey as it comes. So I just wanted to say thank you guys for just always supporting me. I started this 2020, if I'm not mistaken. The idea came in 2019, I'm not sure, between 2019 and 2020, but we would be 5 years now or 4 years between the two. And this shows, guys, that there's so much love that comes with this because I haven't been monetized since I started. So it's okay for me because I understand that one day it'll all make sense, you know. Sometimes the slow growth for some people, it might be discouraging, but remember, I've always emphasized that I'm doing this because of the love and I feel called to do it. Some of the things I've shared here is things that I would have wished for someone to share with me in my growing stages, and one day I want to look back on my diaries and be able to say, okay babe, I understand why you are where you are, because this is how you spoke to yourself, this was your mentality basically. So I'm not saying I'm always right on some of the things, I'm learning as I go, but I am not a person that is shy from expressing what they want to express, especially vocally. And yeah, I'm a person that likes to speak, so any opportunities also that come with that would make sense for me to, you know, engage in them. So that's my speech. I actually wanted to appreciate every one of you guys for always, you know, listening to this gorgeous princess and getting your glow and taking some notes for those that are interested in relating where you relate. With that being said, let's jump into the video and talk about visible love. Let's get to it. So we are still on our heart chakra. We are still glowing internally in the heart. Where's my heart? Oh, I'm right. Anyways, we are still glowing in the heart, and guys, I've given myself so much self-love to a point of wanting to share some of the things that I've learned, also with just observing and the type of relationship I want to be in. I've always emphasized, I'm a princess. I like to be treated like there's no other me that is going to be in this world, which is true, there's no other me. But moral of the story is, I just like to share what I know, man. And I've always been like this with my sisters and friends. and also I learn from others. I'm a person that also likes to be consuming information online, so some of the things that I believe in and I'm consumed from other people and other sources. But at the end of the day, most of the things I share with you guys, it's how I think, it's how I see things, it's how I see life. It's basically my 2 cents. Up to you if you take it or disagree with it. But at this point, it's just me creating my diaries. And yeah, so let's talk about visible love. Today we are talking about visible love, and it's something that I've thought to myself because it makes sense, you know, for me to talk about it. So what does visible love mean? Like, for someone who might be wondering, where did you even think of this? Visible love to me is, you know, sometimes some people, I'll make an example with myself. For people that are close to me and for people that know me, when I'm in love, you will literally know. I won't even have to tell you. That type of love. So this idea came from that, to say, I believe for my age group and people that are at my age, I'm sure you've passed stages with flings, sneakilings, whole phases, and you name it. But now I'm talking about real love, like real romance, like the romance that when you see from other people and you say these two are meant to be, like that type of love. I'm talking about that type of love. So I am coming here to you guys to talk in terms of Uguti. I'm a firm believer that when there's love there, it's gonna be visible. You know, there's some people that tell us they are in love or they have a person, and then you question it and then you're like, you what now? You know, I mean, I'm a person that I can tell, like I'm a person that is very analytical. I am not so much of a judgmental person, because what is there to judge? What do I know about even what needs to be what, you know? But when it comes to analysis, I like to analyze. It comes with who I am or the person that I am or what. But I'm a person that if you tell me, like for instance, when someone says, I'll make an example. Someone says, I'm a virgin. Obviously it can be tested, that one. But there's a certain way virgins behave. You understand where I'm going with us? So there's a certain way of a person that won't know what you know, maybe on the other side, you know. I'm not knowing in the sense, but basically let me stick to the love. So with the love, I want to say, sometimes as people we must be honest with ourselves. Like I know for instance, I like to refer to people that I've dated as people who are good to me. Like I think I've been so lucky in my life thus far, from my first boyfriend in high school to now. I think I've been so lucky. Because lucky in terms of what? Lucky in terms of I'm talking about the people that I loved now. I'm talking about the OGs, you know. I've been so lucky to meet people who had God in them. Had God in a way, Yoguti. They had God in a way, Yoguti. They knew how to treat another woman and human being rather, and show them love. It started with my first boyfriend. He was amazing. Like, I am grateful to have experienced that, and for me to also be his first girlfriend, because we used to joke about that. It was so cute. So from that, I feel like God started me very, very soft, you know. Started me very soft. That's why these days I do these kind of videos and I talk about soft love so much, because I'm like, from where God started me, there's no way we're going down. There is no way we're going down, honey. We are not going down. And also, love is very important to me, because it's one of the things that I feel, when expressed efficiently to me, or when expressed correctly to me, it elevates me. Also, it adds some fuel into the person that I am. And that's why now going forward, even with friendships, people I'm gonna work with, people I'm working with, like I'm very particular with good people. Like I need to work with people that I can feel good. Yeah, but and it's things I've prayed about also. We are going to start on our segment, by the way, love, a spiritual journey. I'm not sure if it's going to be after or before this video, but it's initializing. I am thinking I want to start it with the new year, but I'll see how God wants me to do it. If I start it with the new year, it's gonna be amazing still. Okay, anyways, we are talking about visible love. So this is for me to bring a lamp to you guys, bulb. I'm not saying look for the perfect partner, but I'm saying, guys, stop undermining how amazing you guys are. Stop undermining how amazing of a person you are, or you can be, or you are being. Because sometimes we settle, I'm talking about myself as well, we settle for things and then we realize later, what's in no man, was I really in love there, or it was just, you know. And it's good to be honest with yourself, because that's how you learn. I mean, that's how I learn. I've been hurt so much to a point, and I believe Nami, I probably hurt people, and I'm not a saint, guys. I mean, I always tell you, I always bring my flaws up front to you guys to show you that I'm a human being, and I'm like, if I've done it, I've done it, and I learn from it and I move on. I'm not perfect. That's why I have to constantly also apologize to myself, because sometimes I do things that hurt me. You understand? So yeah, with me, like for instance, it's like a friend telling me they're in love. If I don't see it, if I don't experience it, if it's not there, and if I don't, and the thing is not hidden, it's an emotion, you can't hide it. It's like when a person is crying, you can literally see what they are crying. When a person is angry, it's an emotion, it's meant to be expressed. Anish. So imagine when I'm out to say make sure it's like, for instance, a person saying, I love myself, in 5 days, unless I'm necessities, I'm resources to bath, but they have a wish to bath. Yeah, understand. But I'm talking about someone who's capable of these things. That's where we figure call. But in the example, I would say, I literally mean, if you don't bath 5 days, you don't love yourself. I mean, you do. I'm just making an example of visible love. That's our main topic to say. It's mostly about relationships, to say, guys, be honest with yourselves. Like, be honest with yourselves and stop this thing of settling. Guys, I have had people, I've dated a guy till today, I still remember how amazing they are to me, but there was a time where we had to go our separate ways. Do you want to tell me because I should have forced things to stay together now because I know how amazing they loved me or I loved them? No! Something, that's why there's fate in this life. Sometimes you have to go out there, and if your fate brings you guys together, then let that be. But I imagine it's so because you guys have been 10 years. I understand people who would say they're married. That's a different topic. They are married, they've a family. That's a different topic. I wouldn't talk about that much because I'm not yet there, or I wouldn't know. But I'm talking about my generation, people who are dating and you are confused who you're dating. When you look like me, that's a single song in this realm. Because you're saying you're dating, so it's different. So that's what I'm talking about. I mean, I believe like sometimes you guys are sitting there in toxic relationships because oh, we've been together for 10 years, we've been through it all. So what? What if God is trying to show you some amazing things out there that life can bring when you peace in your cocoon? Spread your wings. But also, don't go to your partners today and break up with them because you feel like they're not showing your love thing is not visible. All I'm saying is just introspect time and again to check, am I still happy? I'm not saying be like me. Those are the things I do because guys, I'm a person that right now as they say, with your 20s are the years where you should explore yourselves, like make sure what you stretch yourselves, and also your 30s is where now you start building yourself up, and then your 40s is where life begins. Basically, in my mind, I'm thinking when they say your 40s is where life begins, it's because in your 30s you manage to make money, and then you manage to make money, enough money to retire or to do things that you like, and then in your 40s, that's where now you can literally cruise, buy an island. Like if you're thinking wealth like I do, literally that's what I think. Crazy vibes. So yeah guys, visible love, that's my 2 cents. I'm gonna leave it here. If you want more on that, give this video a like. I will know what to bring for you in the future. But yeah guys, with that being said, I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye bye.